We know well how political parties differ, but cooperation is always or often can be the key to progress. Please name one policy or initiative from another political party that you would support, or a party platform item that you would like to see your party adopt. Now we're reading myself.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so it's the Green Party. We will be very happy to adopt the Liberal and the NDP platforms on sustainability and the environment, because after all, they took it from us.
I'm glad that question was asked, and I'm just going to veer off for just a quick second. And I know when everybody talks about government, you see everything in question period and how heated it can sometimes get. But really behind the scenes when we're in committees, I think all of us up here, even at this table, we're all there, for the vast majority of us are there for the right reason. We just have different ideas on how to get there. And we work very, very well with one another at the committee level. I was on Aboriginal Affairs and Status of Women. I made great friends with the other parties, party members there, and we do a lot of give and take and sharing ideas. So at that committee level, if we don't get along and make concessions both ways, we're not going to get anything done. And I know that sometimes it feels like we're not getting anything done, but both my committees this past year are fantastic. Great working relationships with them, so it really is a good opportunity. Now my one that I would accept is actually not, I don't know if it's a party policy, but Allison brought it up the other night and it really caught my attention, was we did a lot of work this year at Status of Women in trying to encourage women to get involved in STEM and skilled trades, because we're seeing a lot of women go into the soft sciences, and that's not necessarily where the jobs are. And Allison mentioned the other night that she would like to add A to STEM. So it would be science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And so she said that's something that the NDP is working on, to add that as part of that program. And I thought that was a great idea. Often, much too often, the arts get overlooked. And I think that's a great opportunity to bring more attention to that as a viable career opportunity as well. So that would be one that I would take a look
at. The one that I find the most interesting is the Liberals for pharmaceuticals. The Liberals are going to try to even out the discrepancies between the provinces. But what I really like is the idea of purchasing as a country to get the better pricing. And so I wish that our party had, had that in their platform right now. Maybe in the future we will be looking at that, but I really do appreciate that two other parties are really looking at that.
It's a great question, and it certainly is a matter of great importance that people be able to talk to each other across party lines. I thought it was interesting. We had a forum at Okotoks Junior High School, and talking to a few students afterwards, they said, you were the only one that was just talking about your ideas instead of calling everybody else names. So I tried to do that. My job involves a lot of HR, resolving competing interests that needs to be there. Every party has good things in their platform. I would say the NDP, their care for people, the base instance of the Conservatives for the free market, the Green Party's emphasis on sovereignty of Canada in international relations, the Liberals at least avowed intent to take the high road in negotiations. Every party has something positive to offer. The one that I think is already featured in a number of our platforms and that I'm very excited to push really hard is proportional representation. That's a democracy that actually reflects the voters, would force governments to talk to each other, to collaborate in order to even form government, rather than a third of the votes translating into more than half of the seats, translating into 100% of the power for one or two people in the Prime Minister's office. That is an anti-democratic system that has to end.
You'd be surprised that I haven't won one.
We'll get to you in the round.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Ron, would you go first?
Chaos ensued.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for the accolades from most of my peers up here. I find it hard to think about just one. For me, there's three. Proportional representation is something for four of us. on this left side of the honorary left agree with. The Liberals are intent on studying it. The rest of us really want to actually implement it. And one of the things that's near and dear to my heart is returning Canadian reputation, so peacekeeping hasn't been brought up. And I think that we're now, it surprised me when I looked it up, we're 63rd in the world for peacekeeping. 63rd, we used to be first. Do you remember when we used to be first? Of course all of you do. We used to put our luggage tags with the Canada flag on our backpacks, and we go on tours to Europe, we have our proud, but it's not proud anymore. It's not proud anymore to be Canadian. I'd like to return that for us on the world scene, having people look at us and really look up to us, not look at us, look up to us. But the one big thing I want to speak about would be climate change, and I think that climate change is such a large issue. And I don't approach climate change from a position of fear. There are a lot of opportunities, because now we're going to finally get into renewable energy. Now we're going to finally move from Canada being an extractive natural resource industry to being a knowledge industry, a knowledge civilization. These are good things for Canada, and climate change will push us there. But we need all the big ideas at the table. So that we'll take the Green Party, we'll take the Liberal ideas, we'll take the NDP ideas. If the Conservatives start to recognize climate change, we'll take their ideas too.